it going? We have another battle here, surprisingly, against roscoe, and it just happened to be that we got paired up for Jaden Survive's YouTube tourney, so our rivalry continues here in this battle. It's pretty ridiculous. Anyways, we both set up rocks, and I U-turn and he U-turn, so we're doing the same thing here, so it's kind of, and then drop D, and I'm like, I don't care, I want to get rapid spin off and kind of throw away those rocks, because I don't really like rocks. And yeah, so he goes with Latios, so I recover just to see what kind of Latios this is, at the risk of losing Starmie, but to be honest, I only have Starmie really on this team for rapid spinning. Other than that, it doesn't really help me much. Anyways, so he Dragon Pulses, and that does a good amount, but I can cover it off. And yeah, so I call mine because I get free call mine, so I'm like, why not? He goes in a Sizzle, I'm like, damn it. And then he U-turns, goes to Swampert, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna switch back out to Crest. And no, I can do Gyarados just to get Intimidate off, you know? Just cool stuff, because I had a Waterfall, but it turns out he's actually a Curse Swampert, and he goes for Stone Edge and missed it. Kinda sucks for him, but kinda like meh, whatever. And then I call mine, and he goes for the Waterfall again, and it does like jack shit, so I know he's gonna switch out and go to Scizor this time, so I just want to damage off that thing, and it does like a chunk, I guess. And then so I predict him to lock me into Pursuit, and he does lock me into Pursuit. I'm like, yeah, so then he switches again and goes to Uxie, so I predict this, and I go for a Calm Mind. And so I know that thing's gonna U-turn, so I'm just gonna go for another Calm Mind. I mean, why the hell not? So he goes into Latios, so I'm like, that's perfect, because I'm gonna Ice Beam and hopefully take that thing out. But yeah, I thought it would KO at least, get it close to dead. It only does a little bit more than that. I was like, wow. So then I get rolled into Gyarados, so I'm fearing Thunderbolt. I want to see if he has it or not. He just goes for the Reflect, so I'm like, shit. So then I U-turn out with Scizor. I mean, why not? It's pretty cool. Free switch and advantage, I guess. And then I go for the Waterfall and take out the Scizor. So yeah, he goes back into Uxie, so I had a feeling he had Thunderbolt, but I didn't want him to do anything hard to get, like, Thunder Wave me if I switched in, because I didn't want nothing on my team really appreciates a Thunder Wave, and I like another Thunderbolt, so I just taunted it just so he can't do anything. But he does go for the Thunderbolt, so now that I know he did that, I go to Crest, he predicts it nice, and he U-turns, he goes into Gengar's, holy shit. So I was in this predicament here. I could either Bull Punch or Pursue. I tricked him into thinking that I would Pursue, and I just go straight for the Bull Punch. That works perfectly, because now that Gengar's gone, and that thing could have been a huge threat to my team. So yeah, I go into Latios then, and it worked the best switch from Jirachi, but meh, whatever. U-turn did a lot, but it's like whatever. Didn't really matter to me. And so yeah, I go back into Starmie, just as Death Water to take the Dragon Pulse, but he doesn't go for Dragon Pulse, he just goes right for the Kyle's like, meh, okay. And then I go back into Scizor, and he goes into Jirachi, which is a nice prediction on his part, but I know the Fire Punch is coming, so I'm just gonna switch up and score. He gets a crit. I'm like, shit. So then he gets another crit, and he burns me with another Fire Punch. I was like, wow. So I was like, that's kind of interesting, but I mean, it didn't really matter because Gliscor doesn't really do anything after this. But yeah, so then I go back into Gyarados thinking I had a free Dragon Dance, but then go back into Uxie. So I was thinking of Waterfalling, but I didn't want to risk. So I go into I go back into Gliscor, and he Thunderbolts, and yeah, so I root. So now I'll U-turn, because that's the only option he has, really. So, I mean, that works. So, I was fearing the Ice Punch here with Jirachi, but he makes a smart play and just goes right for a U-turn. He gets another crit with that Rachi. I was like, damn. And then he goes on a Latios, so I was like, okay, Crest is done for him. I'm just gonna leave it in here, kind of die. But it lives with 2. I was like, yeah, holy shit, motherfucker. And then I Moonlight and I gain all my health back, so I'm like, oh my god, I can actually sweep here, possibly. So he goes in a Swampert, and as I Moonlight again to get all my health back. So I'm like, okay, I can set up on this thing, sweep. So I get a Calm Mind up, he curses up. And yeah, so here's gonna be the mini Star War, basically. And he Calm Minds, curses, and I Calm Mind, and then he Waterfalls, and that does like, after like 2 curses, that still doesn't do like anything. And I'm just going for my Calm Minds here while he starts cursing again. So I really am fearing crit here, because if he were to get a crit on me, then he would basically sweep my team. There's nothing that could stop that Swampert after Crest would go down. So, I mean, after like 4 curses, I would lose right away. Anyway, so I was thinking of either going for Moonlight or what's it called, Psychic, but I didn't want to risk the crit, so I just say, okay, I'm gonna play it safe and just go for the kill. So he's gonna go, I know he's gonna go really obviously U-turn, so I go into Sizzle to take that, and then he goes into Uxie, so I know I can U-turn that thing and kill it. And so all he has left is Latias and, what's it called, Jirachi. I think, yeah, it's just his Latias and Jirachi, both have no threat. So I go into Latias, and I took a risk here just to leave him in, but I'm assuming he's a defensive, special defensive Latias wall, which is what I run to, and he is, so yeah, I just recovered off, and then I go for the Cocoa Meteor, knowing it wouldn't kill, but it did a lot, so I was like, hell yeah, and I switch out going to Scissor, predicting that he would recover again, but he doesn't, he just goes right for the Dragon Pulse, but either way it doesn't matter, because I can just full punch and take out the Latias. So I know his last is Jirachi, I'm scaring the Fire Punch or whatever he's really going to do, it doesn't really matter, I just want to go for really to scout the move he's going to do. He locks himself in Iron Head, I go back into Gyarados, get the hit off, he goes for Iron Head, it does nothing, and then he just runs away here. So, great game, Roscoe, it's a lot of fun. We're now 1-1, and yeah, so our rivalry continues basically here, so our third battle will be for all the marbles and shit, and so yeah, look forward to that. So that's about it. I mean, hope you guys enjoyed this, rate, comment, sub, and peace out, motherfuckers.